Hello everybody, my name is Suyash. You're watching Mind Body Spirit. Welcome to another episode of the Law of Attraction Success series. Today I've got you some very inspiring Law of Attraction success stories in the hope that these stories will maintain and enhance and strengthen your belief in the Law of Attraction, given that you watch one video of this series every day. So that is, if you make this series a part of your daily routine, you will experience a huge change in your life in terms of your thinking, your belief, your faith, and the results in your manifestations with the Law of Attraction. If you would like to send your own stories, you can either comment your stories down below in the comment section, or you can just follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and you can send your success story to me as a direct message. And so with these success stories of this video, let's get started. So the first story of this video has been sent to me by Tanya on Instagram, and I have named it Winning a Dance Competition. Hey, I wanted to share my story of success with Law of Attraction. I am an engineering student studying in Modi University. It's an all-girls college, and inside the campus we have different hostels. There are like 8 different hostels in which students stay according to the course they are studying. But most of them have engineering students because engineering students are most in number. Okay. So during our annual cultural fest, we have these hostel wars. That is a dance competition between the hostels. Wow, now this sounds interesting. So a lot of hostels participated, including ours. I was in second year then, and I was preparing my hostel for the competition because I really like dancing. We practiced for around 15 days. Every day I used to imagine as if we have already won the hostel war and I am holding the trophy. On the day of the competition, our performance was very good. But there was another hostel whose performance was also very good. They used all props and everything, and even I thought that our performance was second best. So she thought that that other team had actually performed better than this team, her team. There was a second round to the competition in which 2 teams were to be selected, and it was a dance face-off. We were tensed that we and that hostel will be selected and we might lose in the face-off. But to our surprise, that hostel didn't even get selected for the second round. I don't know what the judges thought, but it worked. And we had a face-off with a different hostel, which we won. The moment I was holding the trophy felt so similar to what I used to imagine. Wow. It felt real. And the moment I was standing on stage holding the trophy, all I could think of was that the law of attraction worked. I have applied it on other things in my life and it has worked there also. Wow, that's really wonderful, Tanya. And in fact, we would love to hear the other stories from you. So if you are watching this video, do send the other success stories as well. This is a wonderful story. In fact, I also posted a success story recently on this channel itself about my college life. When I was in college, there was a college fest and how I applied the law of attraction for various kinds of successes in that college fest. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link in the I button. So once you're done watching this video, click on the I button and you'll be able to get that video. So now let's move on to the next story of this video. This has been sent by Sona and I have named it Dream Job in the First Try. Hi, I am Sona from Amritsar, India. I am a student and know about the law of attraction since 2 years. It was my dream since childhood to excel at my studies and become a successful woman. I used law of attraction a few times for better grades in college and it worked every time. This really increased my belief. So she went into this story with already a higher belief because she had manifested so many things before. In my final year of college, I started preparing for competitive exams for government jobs. There are various kinds of jobs. Some are very prestigious, whereas some are very easy to get. I wanted to get one of the really prestigious ones. Before filling the form for the job I wanted, I discussed this with my friends and teachers. They all told me that it is a waste of time, as it is impossible to get selected for these jobs on the first try. Everyone suggested that I should join an easy to get job at first, and while I am working there, I should keep trying for the one I really want, and perhaps in a few attempts, in a few years, I will succeed. I decided to ignore everything I was told. I love this. I absolutely love this. I decided to ignore everything I was told and focus on my dream of manifesting the job I really wanted. I used several techniques like visualization, gratitude, feeling as if the intention has already manifested. At first, I didn't feel any gratitude, but I kept trying and it started coming naturally to me after a while. Every day I spent some time really in the feeling that I had manifested my dream job. My examination was good enough to land me a seat in the interview. This gave me more hope, and I applied the law of attraction with even more belief. The interview went okay, I think, but the day of the result finally came and I was selected. Wow. Everyone was shocked because it is really rare for someone to be successful in getting that job in the first try itself. But I was not surprised, as I always knew that it was going to happen. I am so grateful now. I have applied law of attraction for many more things since then, but this is my most important success. So many congratulations, Sona, for your prestigious government job. Really, it's achieving anything in itself is always a pleasure and it feels really good, but achieving something that everybody told you is impossible has a different edge to it, isn't it? So that is simply phenomenal. I'm so happy for you, and thank you for sharing the story. Now, this next story was commented on one of my videos and I have named it Life Changed. Hi Suyash, hope you will include my story in one of your videos. My big sister told me about law of attraction on phone and told me about a book I should find and read. I went from bookstore to bookstore but could not find the book. Then one day I saw that a friend was reading it in school. I went to her and asked if she could give it to me for a few days after she finished it. She said sure and told me that she was almost finished and I could take it the next day. So the next day I had the book, and on the way back home I started reading it in the bus. The teachings of the law of attraction really resonated with me. I didn't really go through that common phase that a lot of people go through of not believing in it at first. I believed from the first day. I was good in every subject in school except chemistry. Hey, we can shake hands on that. I was good in every subject in school except chemistry. I had scored 40 out of 100 in the previous exam. I decided to try the law of attraction for getting a better score. I imagined myself getting 90 out of 100. I noticed that this imagination itself filled me with a lot of energy, and I started enjoying studying chemistry for the first time ever. Well, long story short, I got 93 out of 100. I was so thrilled. Excellent. And she continues, so I applied law of attraction for my final score. I kept thinking, almost 90% overall, almost 90% overall, repeatedly. When the final result came, I had scored 86%, which wasn't 90%, but it was literally almost 90%. Thanks for your videos, Suyash. They have taken my law of attraction game to the next level. Peace. Well, thank you so much for sharing this story. Almost 90%, that's why we should be very careful what we really intend for, right? We shouldn't restrain yourself. If we can believe in it, we should really go for it, right? And when you say almost 90%, the universe will give you almost 90%. So 86%, which is really good. From 40 to 93 in chemistry, I can really relate to it. I can really feel your joy, because I also went from 40 to not 90, but I think I went from maybe 50 to 85, 86 in chemistry. So that really reminds me of my school days. Okay, now this next story, I have named it Full of Life. Before I came to know about the law of attraction, I was sad and lethargic and depressed. I was always wishing for things, that when I will be pretty, it will make me happy. When I will be successful, it will make me happy. But after law of attraction came into my life, I came to know that happiness will bring those things to me. Wow. First thing I attracted was a trip to USA. I wanted to go there since forever, but finally after coming to know about law of attraction, I manifested a trip. It was everything I had hoped for. Then once I was back home, I decided to apply it to become a more active person. I visualized myself running and exercising and feeling awesome all day. Slowly, things started happening which made all this easy. My city government suddenly decided to beautify a park near my house. Wow. A neighbor out of nowhere asked me if I would like to be his running buddy. Something that I used to hate suddenly became interesting. And now I run 4 days every week and I really feel so full of energy and stamina all the time. My life has really gone through a huge change, all thanks to the law of attraction. Excellent. So, when you start to intend for something, really big changes take place. So, the city government decided to beautify a park, and sometimes when such things happen with me, I wonder if my thoughts are so powerful. And well, the conclusion is that yes, they are. I mean, of course, other people's thoughts are also there. So maybe the city government, some person, some high official in the city government really wanted to beautify that park, and suddenly he got the permit from his bosses or something like that. But then there is a synchronicity between your intentions and other people's intentions, and all of that culminates into it manifesting. So yes, your thoughts have the power to bring about really big changes. So have this belief, because of her intention to become more active, her intention to start running, some really high official in the city government decided that, let's beautify this park. Okay, so this is the kind of results that you can actually get. So friends, that's all for this video. Tomorrow, that is Sunday, I will be going live for a live question and answer session for you all. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell icon so that you are notified on your mobile phone as soon as the live session starts, so that you can quickly join it. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Any comments or feedback, please use the comment section down below. Also do follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will catch you in the next video. Before that, I'll catch you tomorrow in the live session. So excited to see you there, guys. Bye-bye.